MMA Rants and Raves, Strikeforce Nashville Postfight Brawl. Guys, did you see the same thing that I saw? This was the fight of Jake Shields' life. The guy just defeated Dan Henderson, who's probably one of the greatest MMA fighters of all time. And, you know, he just gets off the fight of his life. He defeats Henderson, dominates him besides that first round. Surprised and shocked a lot of people. Not many people gave him a chance to win this fight. Retains his belt. And, you know, this is his moment to fame. He's being interviewed. He's giving Henderson all the credit. The guy's a classy guy. He's saying Henderson really beat me in that first round. And, you know, the guy regained his composure and all that. And then in the middle of it, all of a sudden you see Jason Miller come and interrupt the post-fight interview and say, what's up? When am I going to get my rematch, buddy? Something like that. And then the whole screen changes. It just goes blank. Now, first of all, it was a really classless thing to do, because this is the fight of his life. He's on cloud nine, his greatest victory by far in his career. And to do that was like a really, really mean thing to do. I mean, it's just a classless thing to do. I've never seen it done before. But in any case, I have a question, though, and I'm a little bit suspicious about the whole thing. Well, to Miller's credit. After he said, I want my rematch, buddy, the camera kind of turned off, and we didn't see the initial exchange between Shields and Miller, which caused that brawl. After he said, I want the rematch, buddy, the camera went blank, and you just saw a sky cam of the cage with lights, nothing. And then, about a few seconds later, you see Shields and Miller are very far apart away from each other. And then you see Miller on the ground being kicked and punched and mobbed. And you see Shields like trying to get at him, supposedly, and being pushed away. So, I mean, first of all, what happened? Why did the camera go like that? This camera is everywhere. Let's say a camera got knocked down or something. There's 100 cameras on all sides. Or maybe somebody in the audience, a fan in the audience, maybe taped it. So that would be interesting footage to see, because that was, I mean, I didn't see it. I looked at a lot of replays, and it seems that was taken out. Now, was it done on purpose? I don't know. I can't say, because it's hard to tell. And then I have another rant. You know, the announcers were talking about it. They said, ridiculous. Agree with that. Oh my God, definitely agree with that. And then they said, this happens sometimes in MMA, the testosterone and all that. You know, what testosterone? I mean, this guy wasn't fighting. Miller just comes in and interrupts the conference. I mean, you don't do that kind of stuff. Testosterone comes up maybe if these guys are fighting, the fighters themselves, or they talk trash or whatever it is after the fight or whatever it is. But for a guy to actually come in and get between the interviewer and between Shields and say stuff like that, I mean, you can't condone that. So I don't agree with what the announcers said. So would like to know what you think about this whole thing. I've never seen any brawl really happen at the end of a fight. A lot of the fighters in Strikeforce, UFC, all the other organizations, they seem to handle each other with class. You know, of course, there's dislike and there's trash talking, but I've never seen anything like this before. Would like to know what you think about it and everything else that went on after the fight, during the fight. So please leave your comments below the video. Please rate this video. Please subscribe, and thank you for tuning in.